the dusty chronicles of earth for him were but of little worth, yet still of anecdotes a treasure within his memory there lay, from Romulus unto our day. 7. For empty sound the rascal swore he existence would not make a curse, knew not an I am from a choree, although we read him heaps of verse. Homer, Theocritus, he jeered, but Adam Smith to read appeared and at economy was great. That is, he could elucidate how empires store of wealth unfold, how flourish, why and wherefore less if the new raw product they possess the medium is required of gold. The father scarcely understands his son and mortgages his lands. 8. But upon all that Eugene knew I have no leisure here to dwell, but say he was a genius who in one thing really did excel. It occupied him from a boy, a labor, torment, yet a joy. It whiled his idle hours away and wholly occupied his day. The amatory science warm, which Ovid once immortalized, for which the poet agonized laid down his life of sun and storm on the steppes of Moldavia lone, far from Italy, his own. 9. How soon he learnt deception's art, hope to conceal, and jealousy, false confidence or doubt to impart, sombre or glad in turn to be, haughty appear, subservient, obsequious, or indifferent. What languor would his silence show, how full of fire his speech would glow, how artless was the note which spoke of love again and yet again, how deftly he could transport fain, how bright and tender was his look, modest yet daring, and a tear would at the proper time appear. 10. How well he played the greenhorn's part to cheat the inexperienced fair, sometimes by pleasing flattery's art, sometimes by ready-made despair. The feeble moment would espy of tender years, the modesty conquer by passion and address, await the long-delayed caress. Avow then 'twas time to pray, attentive to the heart's first beating. Follow up love, a secret meeting arrange without the least delay. Then, well, in some solitude lessons to give he understood. 11. How soon he learnt to titillate the heart of the inveterate flirt, desirous to annihilate his own antagonist's expert. How bitterly he would malign, with many a snare their pathway line. But ye, O happy husbands, ye with him were friends eternally. The crafty spouse caressed him who by Fablus in his youth was schooled, and the suspicious veteran old, the pompous, swaggering cuckold too, who floats contentedly through life, proud of his dinners and his wife. 12. One morn, whilst yet in bed he lay, his valet brings him letters 3. What? Invitations? The same day as many entertainments be. A ball here, there a children's treat. Whither shall my rapscallion flit? Whither shall he go first? You'll see. Perchance he will to all the 3. Meantime, in matutinal dress and hat surnamed a boulevard, he hies unto the boulevard, to loiter there in idleness until the sleepless bourgeois chime announcing to him dinner time. 13. 'Tis dark. He seats him in a sleigh. Drive on, the cheerful cry goes forth. His furs are powdered on the way by the fine silver of the north. He bends his course to Talon's, where he knows Cavarin will repair. He enters. High the cork arose, and comet champagne foaming flows. Before him red roast beef is seen, and truffles, dear to youthful eyes, flanked by immortal Strasbourg pies, the choicest flowers of French cuisine, and Limburg cheese alive and old is seen next pineapples of gold. 14. Still thirst, fresh draughts of wine compels to cool the cutlet seething.